And my question is, when you order the Uber, will the Uber driver open the door for you, or you will open it yourself? Breaking up with my fiance of years because he refused to open the car door for me. Like, what's happening? Are we taking crazy pills right now? So, on today's episode of Let's Do the Ranting here, we are not taking a topic from Reddit or a message or a story from Reddit. This is what we are doing today. So I was scrolling through TikTok, right, and I came across this video on a page on Hima's page. That's the video, and apparently the story is from Kofi Noel's page. Whatever, that's not really necessary here. And you guys should just listen to the story. I don't know if I should summarize it or not. Wrong with women. My girlfriend and I are ready to tie the knots the first week of next month, and she's calling off the marriage. This is what happened. We attended a friend's wedding last week, and when we got to the wedding, people from different places and outside were at the event with posh cars. Most of the men came with their women, and my girlfriend saw a couple of men opening the car doors for their ladies to step out. My lady saw it, and she also asked me to open the door for her to step out. I thought she was joking, so I didn't pay attention to her. And stepped out. 2-3 minutes later, she was still in the car. I went back to the car and asked her to hurry up so we could find a seat. It turned into a fight in the car. Can't I see what other men are doing? They are worshiping their women. I am not romantic, and I brought her to the wedding to disgrace her. Like she was creating a scene and people were watching us. I kept my cool and First off, I feel like, so you guys, let me continue with the story. After what happened after the scene she created is that she threatened to go back home if the fiance still refuses to open the door for her. And to the extent of her deciding to call off the wedding. Like, what's really happening? And you will find people defending her action. So this is what some people were saying under the comment section, which is what we are actually here to talk about. So let's get right into the comment section, right? So this is what dear John is saying. She is not matured and can't be a future wife because she will be comparing you to others and force you to do something which she is seeing other people do, not considering your situation or agenda. You don't just put blames on the woman because, and someone is replying to that message that you don't just put blames on the woman because both were wrong, even though she overreacted. Opening the door is no big deal. Exactly. So what do you mean by John shouldn't put blame on the lady, sorry, on the woman? Darling girl, tell me. Because you now just said that opening the door isn't that of a big deal. And for me, what I find wrong here is the fact that she is only requesting or demanding for the door opening only after she realized other men were opening doors for their women, or when she noticed some people were doing it. That's when she is suggesting that the fiancé do the same. And that's crazy for me. That's crazy for her to overreact over such a thing. So okay, but giving a threat was no big deal, even after he wanted to open this on the second thought. Yeah. So apparently, in the story, the man said something like, on a second thought, he wanted to open the door for her until she said something like, if you don't open the door for me, I'm going to order an Uber and leave. And my question is, when you order the Uber, will the Uber driver open the door for you? Or you will open it yourself? And when you get to your destination, is the Uber driver going to open the door for you? Or you will do that yourself? Reason, girl. Reason. You people that are like that. So, like, and someone is also saying, I recently realized one thing. If a man loves you genuinely, you won't even ask to be treated right. He will treat you right without you asking. That statement you are making, Jacquelita, is true. But in this case or in this scenario, no patricing. No, and someone is replying to her, not just a man, honey. It cuts across, which is true. If someone loves you for real, you won't have much to do to impress them, even so. So opening car door is you treating your someone right? That's a good question. Onimisi. Seriously, opening car door is your definition of treating someone right. You can do better. And Kobe K is saying that, bro, if you can't say sorry to a woman, even though you are not wrong, then you are not ready to marry. Compromise, in brackets, wisdom, and love languages is key in a relationship. You are so right, because relationship comes with compromise and right. But is that day at a program is when you decide to tell your partner or express. I don't know. I don't even know the words. That day, no. You Nipa no. Okay, so you are asking the man to compromise, right? What of the woman? Can't she also do the same? That instant now can so on be a done man. According to him, the guy, he thought she was joking. And on a second thought, on a realization, he came to realize that she wasn't actually joking. That instant, you, the woman, creating a scene and claiming that he brought you there to embarrass you or disgrace you. Don't you think you're the one embarrassing yourself or disgracing yourself at that instant? For me, I think you were the one doing that to yourself, my dear. That moment, speaking of compromising, right? You could have also compromised and opened the door yourself and go to the wedding premises or wherever the event was happening. And when the both of you get home, you sit your man down and tell him that this and that. Probably this is not your first year, your first month or whatever. According to the message, you two have been together for years. Why to me I requested opening of door that until you saw people doing it? So anytime, are you saying, Kobe, are you saying that anytime your woman sees people doing something that is out of the ordinary for you, or that is out of the ordinary for your relationship, you're always going to compromise, even when you don't agree with that thing, or even when you are not comfortable with it? I'm not necessarily talking about opening up door. Speaking, general speaking, are you always going to compromise? Will you always do that? Probably not. You won't. So don't say that. How is saying sorry to a woman for not being wrong a basis of marriage? How about you all become adults and say sorry when you are wrong? Someone is saying she made up her mind a month ago. That could be true. No baby on fanfa, and she just saw a perfect opportunity to do that. I'm not saying Christ. So before you all get me wrong, I'm not saying opening a door for your lady is wrong. It's just a Western culture, just a Western way of living. And we all think it's cute and romantic and all of that. You think those people, they always do that? No, they don't. They move on the TV, so most phone screens. No. Life is not a fairy tale, my dear. It's not always like this. I promise you, it's not always like this. If saying what campaign, right? And now, why? And then so okay. I heard so obey and I would so I can say I'm calling off the wedding because you can't treat me right, da 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 da. You don't know how to love a woman, da 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 da, like you're saying now. That would make sense. But according to the message, it's like your
Someone
first
is
time.
asking, and then
Opening a car door means you are treating your woman right. You are a joker. And someone else is saying the same thing. Just open the goddamn door. That could have sorted everything out, right? That's true. Like okay, now then you just go ahead and open the door and then case die. But here's the case that he thought she was kidding. Probably because she has never asked for that ever in their relationship for years. And probably because the man is not romantic enough to has have ever done it for her. Like ever. But at an event, is there the right time to create a scene or to request for such a thing? I mean, it would have been romantic if he had just went ahead to open the car door for her. Ɛbɛyɛ fɛ kɛkɛ. Ne tiri mu bɛyɛ ne dɛ kama, and then case die. But the thing is, after that, then what? Is she always going to see something new and ask for it? And also, you, the man, have you ever been romantic to her? Like ever before? If yes, then you should have known that doing this one thing wouldn't have killed you. Don't say I'm contradicting myself right now. I'm not. I'm just being honest. He could have done it and then something has some go. But the fact that she only requested for it because other people are doing it for their women. Because according to the message, she was like, "Don't you see what other people are doing for their women? Today, be an albe baby, I'll be baby. The man should learn how to compromise. That's true. You, the woman, you should also learn how to be content with what you have. Damn. You guys, if I follow these people, I will rant and rant and rant and rant, even though what we are doing right now is let's do the rant. But Charlie, it's getting annoying. Anyways, I did not even introduce myself from the beginning of the video. I'm Clara, you can call me Naya. This is my mini world, and if you are new here, please subscribe, turn on the post notification so that anytime I post a video, you'll be among the first to be notified. Like this video, either you agree with me or not, like it. And if you don't agree with me, let me know why you don't agree with me under the comment section, and let me know what you would have done if you were the man and also the woman, basing on just opening of a car door to leave your man, something that you've never asked for before, or something that love language can put what catch any pain there. Anyway, I said I'm ending the video. Bye bye. See you all in another episode or in another video.